What's going on? The truck. Oh, I think we broke an axle. Oh my gosh. I'm Chris.
I'm Elyn.
And this is Single Dad Homesteading, brought to you from the beautiful Appalachian Mountains in Northeast Tennessee. Guys, this is the Survive with What's in Your Truck challenge. And we're going to be headed up here. We're going to park and we're going to live.
Tomorrow, we can't leave until Papa comes to find us.
Yep, here's what we're going to do. We are going up here. We always, before we go on a hunting or a camping or a hiking trip, we call somebody, my dad or my mom or my brother-in-law or somebody like that, and let them know where we're going. So here's what we're going to do. We are in the scenario that me and Elyn have been out all day. We've been swimming and hiking up on the mountain, and we've come back and we're coming home and we're having car trouble. We're out of cell phone range. We don't have any way to contact anybody, and we're broke down. So pretending we are not broke down, so don't send out the cavalry. So we've let my dad know. We told him when we be home. We will call him when we get back home and all this good stuff. And when he doesn't get that call tonight, he is going to come and look for us tomorrow. So we don't know when he's going to come and how long it's going to take him, but we're going to go and we're going to set up camp, make camp with just what's in our truck. And that video will be posting. Hey, you gotta let me finish, Elyn. We have a video that's going to be posting tomorrow, which for you guys that's going to be the 30th, and then this video will come out a day or so later. Today is I think the 28th or 29th. We just hit 10,000 subs this morning, so we did our live. And I've been planning this for a while, and Elyn didn't know I was going to do it until just now. So we're going to get up here. We're going to park in an area. You may see other people around here. We're not really in trouble. We're really not out in the middle of nothing. We're just going to show you the gear that we have, which you will already have seen in a video prior to this video. And we're going to see if we can set up camp and just go off of what we've got there. And we're going to do some fishing, see if we can catch some fish and do a catch, cook, and clean. Elyn, what are you thinking?
Because I get cold, I can use this.
Yep, we've got jackets. You'll see everything that we have in the truck in our videos before and as we use it today. So we've made it to our parking spot here by Red Fork Falls, and we are gonna be there. Elyn keeps wanting to talk while I'm trying to explain this to you, and she's gonna end up in trouble. But it's okay. Backing in here, we've already let all the neighbors know that we are not in trouble, that our truck will be sitting here for a couple of days. So we're going to get out, we're going to get everything together. When we get down and where we're going to camp out tonight, we'll break you guys back up. We'll show you how we're going to set up camp, what we're using to set up camp, and we're probably not even going to use everything that was in the video you've already seen. We're just going to use what we need to use. Yeah, she's got a little knife that she's got back there.
For fish.
For fish, yep, we might use it for fish.
For clipping my nails.
All right, so with that being said, we'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes. All right, guys, we've been, 20 minutes, 25 minutes? Yeah. We walked down the little hill here. We met a beautiful young couple and their son and a grandpa. Mr. Everest, if you're watching this, hello.
Hi, and who knows, this might be the first video you're watching.
Yeah, it might be. It might be the coolest one too, huh?
Yeah.
Inviting back on our mountain anytime, huh?
This is our only, challenge video.
So far, this is our only challenge video.
We were going to do another challenge, but I didn't really like the sound of it because it would make me fishing for way too long, and I don't like staying in fishing too long.
Yep, she likes to fish, but it has to be quick.
Yes.
All right, do you want to show them our camp? Do we want to show them what camp looks like before we set it up, and then we'll show them when we get the hammocks and stuff set up? All right, guys, here we go. We're going to turn you around, and this is where we're going to be staying today. So this is kind of behind us. Here.
Yeah.
You walk over there and show them where the fire pit is, and I'll turn us around.
Okay.
There's a fire pit, but this is a little section we're going to use over here. Go ahead, Elyn. We'll turn you guys around. All right, show them where we got, Elyn. Yep. Yeah, and there's not a lot of trash, is there? There's a little bit of trash, but this place is really clean. We chose to use this. Okay, hold on, let me talk. this is the area we chose to use because I think we're going to run from this big, looks like it's a locust tree. It's still really solid even though it's got the hole in it, to this big, I'm not sure what that is. Might be a shaggy maple or something, I don't know. But I think that's where we're going to run our hammock stacked bunk bed style, and you'll see that in a little bit. Fire pit, Elyn's already playing in, going to get dirty. And then we did not bring all the stuff that was in the truck, guys. So what we ended up bringing, I'll show you as we go. But we brought the small fishing box, the small fishing pole that was in there. That's the camera bag with her blanket in it. We brought the axe. We brought 2 hammocks and the emergency blanket. Inside that polka dotted bag is the whoopee and a sleeping bag and like a towel and stuff. And then there is the one go bag, the big go bag, and my sweater. And then I did throw that in the truck, guys, the hoodie, just to have it for tonight. And then this is the bushcraft bag. And then we brought the cooler. And we pretended like we were out swimming and stuff with everybody today. So this was what was left in the cooler. Oh, and we threw our towel and stuff in here to make the trip down. So we've got some juices and some drinks and waters. Elyn, your question, everything that's underneath that, be careful. Yeah. And there's a Lunchable, and then we stopped and Elyn had fish.
There's actually a few Lunchables.
We stopped and had fish, and she brought the last piece of fish that she had because she didn't know we were going. There's a kombucha in there that I had from today. And the one thing that I did throw in here, because she won't eat the fish if we catch any, is I threw butter and a lemon in here. So, guys, that's everything that we brought that was outside of the truck. We brought a lemon, butter, and my sweater. Everything else was stuff that was in the truck. So, that's where we're at. She has a juice that she had with her, and then the juices that we would have had when we went out on this just fun day in the woods. We've got about 2.5 hours to get camp set, and we're going to go try to catch a fish to cook tonight. So we'll be back with you as soon as we're done setting up camp. I'm going to go try to catch another one while the camera's rolling. Tell me about that fish.
Remember how we just caught this fish in the other part of the video just a few minutes ago? We just caught him. He's dinner for today. Well, I don't really know what else to say. I'm watching off my hands are not washed. I don't know if we're going to catch another. I hope so.
guys and slip you around here. Come over here, Elyn.
I'm coming. Hi.
Oh, come over here where I can bend down. Woo! All right, guys.
This is in a different place.
So we caught one fish. He's a small one, but he'll feed Elyn at least for the night. We have mountain house and stuff, but you got at least a beautiful view. Only brought a couple of hooks and put them in my pocket, a couple of sinkers, just to simulate like we just had a little bit of stuff. And we caught a fish. So to get her through the night, Elyn loves fish. We're gonna go back, put a little seasoning on him, a little butter. We want a little lemon on him,
Yeah.
a little bit of lemon. Then we're gonna cook him on the fire. Yeah, we can, but we're gonna get off of here first. Go ahead and go over there and put your hands in the water, and I'll let them watch you play. You guys can watch her play for a few minutes.
I like water.
No. Don't get me on it. It's almost coming up. Serene fun watching this waterfall and all this beauty. And we're going to enjoy it for everybody watching. By throwing rocks at the freezing heat. You ready to put this out? One more big one, that's it. No, this is usual. That one wet. That's enough. That's enough. Tomorrow we can night, we'll probably swim up already.
No, we possibly. Here.
No. I thought you were going to stick your hands in there. You don't do that, you're going to have time to start a fire and...
I want to get the water.
Well, we're not going to get in the water today.
I don't want to get the water.
Tomorrow we can.
I want to get the water.
Here, don't get down there. Here, hold this. Stand up here. Let's let them watch the waterfall. Be real quiet. All right, guys, she got her little play in there. I'm gonna show you this fish again.
I want to touch him.
He's right there. He's not big, but you on these little native fish like this, once you catch them, they get the hook so far in their mouth, they're not good. But that's a legal fish to carry. He's probably 9 to 10 inches long. He's pretty good. He's slimy, but he's beautiful. I want you to look at the colors on him. Look at how beautiful that fish is.
I want to touch his eyeball.
And this is a native fish. He's beautiful. And what we're going to do is take him back, clean him up, and we're going to cook him up for Elyn's so she can eat him, okay?
All right.
So we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Bye.
All right, guys, I'm sitting here on the creek side. Elyn's back behind me. I'm going to dispatch this fish. I'll explain how I do that, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to do that off camera while we're sitting here where you really can't see, and then I'll show you the final product, because if I show you the gutting process of cleaning this fish, we'll get demonetized. So I'll show you what I'm going to do, but I'll do that after I'm done dispatching the fish. What you want to do is, if this is the head of the fish right here, you want to hit it with the back of your knife right across the top of the head, right in front of the eyes, or you can actually stick a knife in there and kill it. It kills them instantly. It's humane, and we'll do that. And then I'll show you the line that we cut everything on, and things like that to get this fish ready. So we'll dispatch this fish first, and then we'll get to work. All right. So our fish has been dispatched. It's not bloody. It's not anything up there. So here's our fish. What you want to do is you want to run your knife from the anus all the way up to the middle of the throat here. You're going to do that, and then you're going to take out the entrails, and then we're going to clean out the bloodline. So I'm going to do that down here underneath the camera, and then I'll come back and show you what we've got done, okay? We're doing this at the creek quite a bit away from the camp, so let's get it done. Like Elyn said, they're quite slimy. All right, guys, cleaning the fish is not bloody. There's very little blood involved. He's cleaned, he's all the way through. And then you'll see this black line that runs through here. That black line, all you want to do is take your thumbnail and run down it and then rinse it out. So I'm going to take my thumb and run down it. Or 4 times. And he is clean. Now, one of the ways you can tell this is a native fish is he's very pink inside. The fish that are stocked in the creeks around here will be very, very white. This fish is very, very pink, almost a salmon color, if you could see it close up. But there he is, and that's going to be Elyn's dinner tonight. And by choice, she wants to eat him, so we got
Gotta wash our hands real good. Don't want to go back to camp smelling like fish too much. Wash off our knife. Are you looking forward to eating this fish?
Yes.
Eat the fish and get him done, and we'll go back. That's exactly how we're going to cook this fish as well, guys. Is we're going to cook him whole, head on, the whole 9 yards. All right, we'll see you when we get back and get a fire started and get cooking. All right, guys, so we got back to camp. We've got a good fire going. We'll get the coals built up. Let me get this over this way. We'll get the coals built up in there. The fish is hanging over there in the bush. So we'll get the coals done, and here in about 30 minutes we'll get that in there. We'll sit over here with Elyn for a few minutes and talk. She had some things she wanted to tell you. Come around the other side, Elyn. Let's sit in your hammock. Come around the other side. All right, get in there. I'm going to sit in it with you. Okay, pull your blankie over. Guess what? We're going to be all the way on the ground. But that's okay. All right. Let me adjust this camel. Hold this drink for me.
Cold.
Yes, it's cold. We got to adjust our little stick for our camera here so these guys can see what we're talking about. Alrighty. Alright, so as you guys can tell, this is not a true survival video. This is us out here kind of camping with what we had in the truck. But here's the thing I want to tell you guys. You got to look at all of this. We're not far from the road. We're not far from our house, actually. We're very close to the house. But everything we have is what we've carried in the truck. Some things that are a must to have in your truck. Winter and summer, you need to have water. You need to have a blanket. And you say, why do I need a blanket during the summer? Well, if you're in the desert or anywhere else, you can cause or make a shade cloth out of it and use it to keep yourself out of the sun. During the winter, you can use it for warmth. You need to have a lighter. I would suggest you have some type of a knife in your truck. You need a jack in there. You need all the tools that go with that jack. You need to make sure that your spare is good to go. I would say carry a flashlight in there. And Elyn's bouncing me so much I'm about to fall over backwards. I would say carry a little emergency kit in there like that. That Pro Force survival kit that I have. Keep that in there. Keep your little bag set up with it. There's 10 pieces of gear you should always have in any type of survival situation. And that is, number one, a carrying case, a bag, a backpack of some sort, a purse that you dedicate to that. You need to have a cutting tool, a knife. You need to have a multi-tool in that bag. You need to have some sort of a single wall metal container. So if you have to boil water to purify it, that you have that. You need to have cordage. So you need to have some of that catfish line, the 113-pound catfish line, or some jute rope, or some paracord is probably the best case. You need to have a candling device, so some way to make light. You need to have it where you are able to see where you're going. Usually just a nice little headlamp works with that. I think, let's see, I'm going through there. You need to have a compass. That's another one. It's the 10 C's. If you look up Dave Canterbury's 10 C's, that's kind of what I go by on that for what I like to have in my bags. So we have cutting device, candling device, cordage. We have a container to carry everything in. We have a metal container to cook everything in. We have a compass. We have, what else did we miss? Well, we have our multi-tool. You need to have cotton bandanas in there because they can work for water filtration, making charcoal to burn stuff. That's techniques you have to learn, but it can always be used for bandages as well. Trying to think of what the other ones are. I'm kind of forgetting out there. I think I've got 8 of them, and I forgot 2. But I'll make that list in the bottom here when we do this video, so you guys can have those. But you know, we've got the hammocks always stay in the car for us. We're an outdoors family, so we're always finding ourselves fishing or camping or doing something like that. So we're always out here doing this in some capacity, maybe not staying the whole night, but we kind of keep that gear in the car. So just like having the fishing pole that was in the car, it stays in the car all the time. It's a little bitty fishing pole that she can use as well as I can use. It's actually an adult pole, but it's just small. But if you have a way to get some water, something that even if it's a big garbage bag to make shelter with, and you have some way to stay warm or stay out of the sun, those are all good things to have in your car all the time. You know, I'd like to have a tow strap in there. You saw all the stuff that I have in my vehicle on the video before. So we're going to go through other stuff as we use it today. Also a whistle. A whistle is a great thing to have in the vehicle where you're at. So the scenario we put ourselves in today was we've been out, we hiked, and we went swimming in the swimming hole. We let my mom and dad know where we were going and that we'd be home tonight. And if we didn't call when we got home, to try to get a hold of us in the morning. And if we didn't answer, to drive to this location and see if we're here. So we haven't done that. They know it's a scenario. They know it's not real. But we'll see if someone finds us tomorrow. We plan on getting up early. Going to eat us some Mountain House scrambled eggs. And then we're going to go play in the creek for a while and see what happens. So
We got it.
we'll see in a bit. Elyn, do you have something you want to say to everybody?
Yes. Also, instead of fish, we could have had lasagna.
Oh, we do have a Mountain House lasagna because we keep 2 of those meals in the car.
Yeah.
Yep, but you want to eat that fish over there, don't you?
Yeah. Now, one of my questions. How are you going to cook the fish?
I'm going to wrap it up in aluminum foil
Smart.
and put it right into the coals of the fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if it gets burnt?
It won't get burnt. We'll show them. We're going to show them how we do that in here. We're going to put that all together. That's going to be the next part of this video.
That is the tallest tree.
Yeah, there's some trees. You want to see what she sees, guys? Let's see what she sees.
That's a really tall tree.
Let's turn you around.
That tree right there that looks like it's dead.
Yeah, this one with all the mushrooms on it.
It's so tall.
Yep. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
If you don't believe in Jesus Christ and His creation, just take a look around you, guys.
What if you live in the city?
You can go out and lay down on the grass and look up.
You'd see a lot of planes.
Yep. All right, guys. We'll be back. All right, guys. So we've got the fish ready. We've got the fire where it's cooked down enough. We can lay this fish to the side in the coals and let the heat take care of it. Got a big old spider crawling across the lens right now, so you may see him in a second. Let's see if I can get him off it. All right, maybe we got him. So I'm going to show you what we've got here. We've used 2 pieces of the aluminum foil that I showed you in the last video. I've got a big old slab of butter. I've got some lemon, and then I've got the fish. I'm going to place the fish on here and then show you exactly what's going to go on with that. I'm going to put some butter inside of it, and then I've got a little bit of here's the fish. I'm going to lay it right across there. I'm going to cut his head off for you, Elyn, since you said you weren't going to eat the head. I don't have my good knife out right now. I've got my little hawkbill knife out. And, all right, so we removed that. That's gone. Laying him up across here. We're going to put a couple pieces of butter up inside the cavity, like such. I'll show you that. Here's our little spice thing we carry. It's got salt, pepper, some garlic salt. We're going to add a little garlic salt to it. If we can get it to come out better. And I'll show you where we're at here in a minute. All right, let's add a little pepper. Oh yeah. And then just a little regular salt. Okay. So right there is the way this is looking. We've got our fish, we've got our lemon, we've got our butter, a little salt, a little pepper, a little garlic salt, and then we're going to squeeze a little bit of this lemon that we brought, just a little bit on the top, and we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up, and then I'll put it on the fire and show you when we're over there, okay? So we'll be right back. All right, guys, so here's the fish. We got it wrapped up in the aluminum foil. It's good. You can see here, the bipod is wanting to go crazy. All right, so you can see how the fire is burning down. I'm just going to lay this fish right there on the side. So it's just right there. It's not in the flames. It's kind of over about off the coals. And I'll flip it over and turn it the other way here. I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes. It won't take long for this fish to cook. Fish doesn't take long to cook at all. And when you're talking about direct heat like that, it happens very quickly. So, all right, guys, let's take this fish back off and see what's going on. Miss Elyn's getting hungry. She's getting hungry, aren't you? Let's see if I can use this.
You haven't even told them about my spear yet.
You tell them about your spear while I'm doing the fish.
Hi, guys. I want to tell you about my spear Daddy made me. I'm sharpening.
She made it herself.
I sharpened it myself.
Watch your arm. Watch your arm. Woo! Alright, let's get it turned over. Watch yourself. Woo! It should be done. The aluminum foil's on fire. I'll bring you over and give you guys a close-up on it here in a second. Hard for this old man to get down here and stuff. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think that's got her. Alright, let's see. Is this gonna, how good it's gonna flake off. So let me have your spear. Actually, your spear would work good.
But it's dirty.
It's alright. It's not dirty enough to hurt anything.
Can I have my spear back?
Hold on, we're gonna get your, this is a little too hot for you to eat yet. Ah, there we go.
What's that black?
This is the skin. It's alright. It's the same way I cook them on the grill. Alright, so let's let them come over here.
I'm gonna lick it.
Alright, guys.
I'm gonna lick it.
So here.
Can I lick it?
Yeah, go
It's got
ahead.
dirt on it.
Go ahead, you're fine. Here is the fish. Elyn, here. I'll blow it for you.
With dirt on it.
See what Miss Elyn thinks. Here, Elyn. Hold on. Here you go. Use your hand.
More seasoning.
Need some more salt and stuff?
More lemon.
But is it good?
A little more lemon, more seasoning.
All right, guys, you heard the professional. I'm going to give it a try, and then we're going to get off here, and we're going to get ready to have some fun and go to sleep, watch the stars, all that good stuff before we go. So let me see if the pro here is right. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, she's right. It needs a little more seasoning, but it tastes good. All right, guys. We'll see you in the morning.
The video is just going to be like zoom.
All right, guys. I think this is going to conclude our truck survival thing. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're going to come back tomorrow and we're going to fish and do some things of that nature. Elyn still wants to do that. But it wasn't supposed to rain at all in the forecast, but it is downpouring right now. And like I said, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, so we're almost at the time where we get up and we start going fishing and stuff too. So hopefully it'll clear up. But I'm choosing to pull out. We're only a half mile to a mile away from our house. Elyn says she never even really fell asleep, but I heard her snoring. And we're gonna pull out so she doesn't get sick. There's no reason for us to get her sick or myself sick and not be able to continue these videos. Elyn, you got anything to say about our little camping trip? Did you have fun?
I wish we could do it.
Yeah, well, we'll do it again.
Yay!
We just don't want to get you sick with this one. All right, guys, we're not done. We're gonna come back to you tomorrow, so I'll close this out tomorrow. See you in the morning. All right, guys, we're back here. Woo, let's get Miss Elyn in here. We're back here this morning. We shot that little video last night. I honestly got into a situation where I thought Elyn wasn't going to be safe. It just barely started raining, not real bad. Then it came a pretty good downpour for just a minute, and that part didn't bother me as much as the wind picked up and was crazy. My neighbor came out. We just talked to Mr. Steven, didn't we? And he was talking about how bad the rain was last night as well. So we're going to walk back down through here and take you guys just for our walk with us. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, this is not a true survival little deal. What I will tell you is this. When Elyn goes and stays with Nanny here within the next week or two, I'm going to do the Zachary Fowler challenge from Fowlery Makeshift Mischief, where he went to Dollar General or the Dollar Tree. I will actually do Dollar Tree. That'll be harder. And pick up the stuff we need to come out and stay the weekend. Not just a night, but we'll stay the whole weekend off the stuff we bought from the Dollar General. And I don't think you can do that one yet. That one's going to be a little harder. You can do them with me. You can come out and do it with them, but not that one. That one will be real. She loves being outside, guys.
Yes, I do.
So we're going to walk down here and let Elyn. I promised Elyn we'd put our feet in the water and stuff today. One of the big things about if you find yourself in one of these positions where you are, I'm kind of watching where I'm going. This is pretty rocky stuff. But where you are broke down on the side of the road is to always remember never leave your vehicle unless you absolutely have to. That keeping someone informed of where you're going to be at is big. We got back in. It actually gave me the opportunity to see some of the responses to part one of what we had in the truck. You guys have to remember a lot of that stuff that was loose. I know we had a couple people talk about things being loose in the car. A lot of those things that were loose and that you saw 2 or 3 or 4 of each thing, those are things we had in the car going to South Carolina that were extra and above and beyond. So I usually do keep my little bushcraft bag in there just because I never know when my mom's going to call and say, hey, I can keep Elyn tonight. And that allows me to go on a hike or something just by being able to drop her off and go. So, you know, we had a lot of stuff in the truck that we normally would not, but it was a lot of duplicate stuff. So we didn't use everything as you saw earlier in the video. We used 2 of the hammocks. We took 1 of the shower curtains. We took the 1 little sleeping bag and the whoopee that we had. We took the cooler because the scenario was we were swimming and we're on our way back from a hike and swimming in the creek, and the car broke down. My father was on his way this morning to come get us. That part you're not seeing in here. What he was going to be doing is something that we've practiced our whole life as a family. And if we're hunting, we use a 3-shot for emergency type situation where we would shoot into the ground 3 times, safe direction. And that would say, hey, look, I'm in trouble. I need help. Or when we were hiking and stuff, whoa, almost fell down the mountain. When we were hiking and stuff, we always carried a whistle. So we have whistles on almost all of our bags. And he was going to come in whistling, and we were going to direct him in and fix that up and then go on a fishing trip. So lots of stuff we were looking forward to doing on the end of this, but we didn't get to. So I hope you guys get something from this, just entertainment and a little bit of knowledge of keeping stuff there. Someone asked about a medical bag. We always have a medical bag. I didn't show that. There's a red medical bag underneath the front seat, a little red box. And then I carry a big medical bag. But I have a series coming up on those. I have a very good friend, Jake Drum, who has a channel as well that he's just getting started. But he is probably one of the most intelligent people. Elyn, let's go up here and get in the creek. It's easier. Put that shoe back on. And he is one of the most intelligent people on emergency medicine and survival stuff. He teaches SWAT teams and things of that nature. And we're going to do a collab try to get him up there on his subscribers, because he is a wealth of knowledge, and the channel is going to be amazing. He doesn't have too many videos on there. So we're going to do some stuff together on that. So med bag's coming. You're going to see the two EDC everyday carry bags, or go bag, and the bushcraft bag. That video is up and ready to go. It'll upload, I think, tomorrow, and you guys will get that, which tomorrow will be the 30th, the 31st. We're going to go across Elyn. Hold on. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Do not take your shoes off yet. She's being a weirdo today, guys. She's mad because we didn't get to finish this thing. So we're going to sit down here. She's on a rock. She's got a towel. Put your drink back there. So I'll sit beside you, and we'll tell these people what you thought and your closing parts. My drink just fell over. Scoot your little booty over. Got it over? All right. Oh, so we're sitting on a rock here. All right. She's so small, she gets lost behind this big old daddy's shoulder. You gotta put your shoe on and then scoot around here where people can see you good.
I'm just gonna stand up.
You just gonna stand up?
My
Huh?
butt's dirty.
Here, come here. Your foot, that's fine. All right. So, what did you think about just grabbing stuff out of the truck and staying overnight? Was it
I
real?
thought it was pretty cool.
Was it real hard to do though?
No.
Did we have enough stuff in our truck? And we didn't even bring our camping gear, did we?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, we had enough stuff. You had food from where we went on our our swimming trip. You would have been stuff we would have normally took, right? We always have the cooler and stuff in there. So it was real fun. You didn't like it that we had to get up at 5 in the morning and go home, though, did you? Sad face. But it was really raining, wasn't it? And then it got real windy. She slept through the wind part of it, and was pretty good. But guys, this is where we're going to end this video. I hope you like it. Keep in mind, this was Elyn's idea, something she wanted to do. We will do some true survival videos for you guys on things and gear you need to have. But this one was for Elyn. She wanted to do it, and it was there. She got a taste, and we'll get her involved in it more. So as always, God bless. Live with what gives you. And we're out of here. See ya.